All right, good morning, Steve.
Yeah,
How are you? Good morning. Good morning. We hope all is well with all of you. We hope you had a good weekend. Hope everyone's well rested. So you can't hear us, okay? Anyways, today it's Monday, February 8th. We officially ended Unit 3. We are starting Unit 4 today, the geometry section. So today we'll be focusing on area of rectangles and how to find the volume formula. There is an extra credit assignment that is due today at 5. So anyone that needs help, I highly suggest you attend office hours at 2:30 because we're going to show you how to do the volume today. So again, that extra credit assignment is due today at 5 o'clock. So if you want help, 2:20 is the time to come for help. Also, shout out to the following students for consistently doing their 150 minutes of iReady in this class. Justin Bodo, 2 hours, 38 minutes. Emma, we've got to do a little bit more. Yes, we have school Friday. We'll tell you about that in a minute. Ian, an hour 13. David, 2 hours, 35 minutes. Who else we got in here? We got Caleb, an hour, 59 minutes. Samari Highlands, 5 hours and 37 minutes. Let's see who else we got. We got Adam, 2 hours, 34 minutes. Juliana, an hour 5. Emmanuel, an hour 10. Kalani, an hour 37. Liana, 2 hours, 31 minutes. Thank you for doing your completed time. And Abigail, 2 hours and 30 minutes as well. So clearly, if I didn't call your name, you know why. Going forward, only the students that have 2 hours and 30 minutes will be shouted out. So hopefully this week will be your time to get your shout out. Cameras must be on at all times or we're putting you in the weight room. Yes, somebody knows area and volume. Check that out. Volume is multiplication though. Same with area. Okay, we're gonna go over those misconceptions now. All right, we're gonna get started. Miss Roman, can you type in the chat the following people? Can you type learning target? Is gonna be read by, let's have Boris read that.
yes, Maria, you got 5 minutes, go.
Learning targets read by Boris. Model problem 1 is myself. Model problem 2, Mr. R. Problem 3 is going to be Abigail and Liana. And then we're going to do 4 and 5 in a breakout room under these expectations. Everyone must come off mute when they're called upon. Let me repeat that. Everybody must come off of mute and participate. If you're having a problem, you need to type it in the chat to tell us. But if you do not type it in the chat, and if you do not tell us, we're under the assumption that you're not following expectations and you will be considered off task, not following directions. Are we clear? Yes? When we speak to you, we come off mute. The same thing applies to all these computers work because Mr. R checks every single laptop that you have. Are we clear? Okay, so let's get started then. Also, Friday we have a town hall from 10 to 12. We do not have school next week. However, you are expected to complete your iReady and there's an extra credit project that's due. Should we show them that one, Mr. R, or just,
No.
No, okay. So let's get this started. So let's go.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm not in a very happy mood, thanks to my homeroom, simply because I did not to participate.
Imagino que va a mandar un mensaje.
So that being said, I'm gonna let you know if I call on you and you don't want to talk, please private chat me and let me know before I continuously keep calling your name and keep calling your name. And this goes out throughout the year. That's it. I'm done. Right? If I'm calling you to participate, tell me, Mr. R, I don't feel like participating. Instead of me just calling your name constantly. All right, Ms. Canelo.
Okay, also, Adam volunteered to screenshot the notes into the Google Classroom for his peers, Mr. R. So he's gonna have that responsibility. He chose that on his own, which I thought was great. So your notes have to match what we write here and what's in Google Classroom. Mr. R, do you wanna talk about if They turn the notes in, but if you call their name, they don't participate, what score they get?
Just an FYI, we usually give you guys 70% on your class notes and participation just for you being here. I've changed that. If your notes are not in and you're not participating and you're not active in the chat, you're now getting a 55. Straight up. So if I was you, I'll write my notes and I'll start participating in the chat.
February 8th, 2020. Today is Monday. We're working with standard 6.GS for geometry number 2, which deals with area and volume. Boris, you have the learning target. Please write it down and read it.
Learning target. I can calculate the area of rectangles and apply to real-world situations. I can calculate the volume of figures and apply to real-world situations.
Okay. So is everyone clear on what we're doing? Anyone have any questions on what today's learning target is? Okay, area is the space a region occupies by a closed figure. Write down the formula. Write down what's in blue. Area says area equals length L times width W. Write that down now. Volume is the amount of space something takes up. It's measured in cubic units. Volume equals length times width times height. L is length, W is width, H is height. We're multiplying in both. Somebody put multiply and add. We multiply for area and volume. Okay, these formulas are not going to be given to you. You need to know these formulas. Are we clear? Anyone have any questions? Questions? Ask now. Okay, we're going to move on in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in...
Hold on, Miss Canelo. Give him a little bit more time than that because I just sent something in the chat as well. Give him more, like 15 seconds more.
All right.
I have to do something. That's not enough. Clarification. You need to tell us what you're doing. If you need to go in another room or do something, then say that. If you need to get your charger, say that. If you go into the restroom, say that. Get a glass of water, say that. Be real.
Yeah, Mr. R said too that if you have an issue with your mic, don't say I can't do it. You need to report it to the schools. We've been telling you since September, and they will replace your laptop.
I know that some of you guys have internet issues, and we see it and we hear it. And if you're one of those people, please participate in the chat. I will accommodate you.
Mm-hmm. All right, model problem 1. I am going to ask for Caleb. Can you read model problem 1, and I'll coach you guys through it.
Okay. A box of breakfast cereal is 27 centimeters long, 7.5 centimeters wide, and 3 centimeters high. What is the volume of the box? Hint, label the Lucky Charms cereal box.
I wrote this problem, because I liked Lucky Charms when I was your age. So we're gonna label the sides. It says label the box. So if you just want to draw like a box and make like a cube, that's fine. So this side is 20 cm is centimeters. This side here, I'm gonna put as 7.5 cm. And this side here is 3. The question says label. Did I label the box, Caleb?
Did you what?
Did I label the sides of my cereal box?
Yes.
Okay, what is the volume formula? Which one are we writing?
We are writing the
Volume. We're writing formula 1 or formula 2 on the paper?
formula 1.
That says area, length times width. I want volume.
So it's going to be 2.
Good. So volume, you have to write it like this. This is write the formula. V equals L, length, times width, times height. Now, I'm going to write here, length, which is L. The length is 20 cm. Oops. From the word problem. Right?
Yeah.
Width is what? How wide is the box?
The box is 7.5 centimeters wide.
And how high is it? What's the height?
It's 3 centimeters.
Okay, so number 2 says, what are the 3 numbers I'm going to multiply? Notice
So
I
it's
put
going
the unit. 20 cm.
20 cm times 7.5 cm and 3 cm times 3 cm.
Okay, now when we write this problem out, this is how we're going to do it. There are 3 simple steps. Step 1 is always write the formula in math. You can't do math until you have a formula. Because if you don't write the formula, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to make a mistake. So write the area of the volume formula. That's step 1. You're going to write the formula. V equals what?
V equals L times W times H.
Good. What's step 2 going to say? Now that I got the formula, what do I got to do with the numbers? Starts with
Gotta
sub.
Caleb, what does that stand for?
substitute it.
Nice.
I heard him say it. I just wanted to confirm.
What are we substituting, Caleb? What's the length? What number's the length? 20 what?
20 centimeters.
Keep going. Give me the width and the height.
The width is 7.5 and the height is 3 centimeters.
Now, what do you think step 3 is going to be? I got the formula. I substituted the numbers. Now I got to do the what?
Solve it.
Yeah. How are we going to solve? Solve for volume. How do we solve? What do we do?
We're gonna multiply them.
Good. What everyone in the chat, 20, as Caleb tells us, everyone type 20 times 7.5 times 3. Give us the answer in the chat. Put V equals what? What'd you come up with, Caleb? Okay.
In the chat, they said it's 450
450 what?
centimeters.
For how many powers? How many times am I multiplying it?
3 times.
Yes. So the third power. So how do we write this in a full sentence? What's the final answer? The
The final
Mhm.
the volume of the formula is 450 centimeters to the power of 3.
Good. Does everyone see what he did there? Okay, Adam, I'm gonna zoom out and you're gonna screenshot this problem now so that there's no confusion with, I didn't know what to write. Adam's gonna screenshot this and he's gonna call this problem 1 and post it now, please. 450 centimeters to the third power. Does everyone see that? This is what your extra credit assignment's like, volume. 220 extra help today for it. I highly suggest you attend. Adam, did you screenshot this?
Yeah, I screenshot it.
Did you?
Yes.
Put it in Google Classroom?
No.
Can you do that,
All right.
please? Thank you. All right. You must have it in your own writing. All right, Mr. R is going to coach you through problem 2.
Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, guys. So there it goes. It says determine the area for each situation. Show all your work to receive full credit. The football team plays at a stadium with the dimensions of 50 feet times 60 feet of the seating for spectators, people who are watching the game. Find the total area of the football stadium spectators area. When I'm solving this problem, guys, the first thing I do is I write down the formula. A equals length times width times height.
Nope.
I lied. Length times width. I said height because
It's okay.
list 2 numbers that will multiply the find area. So we have 2 numbers, that's 50 feet and 60 feet. Now I'm gonna write it down. Area equals length times width. Then I will substitute, which is this next step always. Step 1 is always write the formula. Step 2 is always write the what? Substitution for the numbers. So I'm going to substitute the numbers inside, which will be 50 feet times 60 feet. After multiplying, guys, we get exactly 3,000 feet squared. Why do I say feet squared? Because I realize that I have 2 feet there. So feet times feet, you're going to double the feet squared. Does that make sense? If you wish to, for example, if you was only to write 3,000 feet and forget the squared, guess what? You get the answer incorrect.
Adam, if you want to take a screenshot, and then you guys can copy. You guys have questions for Mr. R and I? Adam, did you take it?
Yeah, I took a screenshot of that too.
Awesome. Post them up now.
Okay.
Anyone have any questions on problem 1 and 2? Because this is what you're doing today. Whether it's a word problem or an image, that the image was shown on the cereal box. This was a word problem Mr. R showed you. You got to write the formula. You're not going to do the math without a formula. We'll tell you why. Because you make mistakes if you don't put the formula on your paper. Are we clear? Thumbs up if you're with us. Write yes if you understand in the chat. Let's stay on task. I asked you if you understand the lesson, put yes in the chat. That's the only thing you're writing. Looks like the consensus understands, Mr. R. So we should move on then. And Adam is putting this up in Google Classroom. Okay, moving on to problem 3. We have 2 parts. Kalani Taylor, Kalani Roman, can you do part 1? And Leanna Sanchez, you're going to do part 2. I think she's here, right? Is Leanna here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Kalani Roman, can you do part 1? Miss Sanchez, you got part 2? Yikes. Abigail, can you pick up part 1, Abigail? Please.
Nia glares a rectangular photo that is 6.4 inches long and 4.2 inches wide. What is the area of the photo? Label the rectangle with 2 numbers. Show all for full credit.
Photo that is 6.4 inches long.
Go ahead, Abigail. What are we labeling here?
It is 6.4 inches long, 4.2 inches wide.
Continue. Number 1.
What shape is on page 1? Circle 1. Rectangular or square? That's a rectangle. 2. Find the area of the rectangle. So we have to do,
What do we do? Multiply or divide?
we multiply.
Number 3.
L times B.
Good.
Step 1 is area formula. So we have to do A equals L times W.
What's number 2?
Step 2 is to write it out. We have to do A equals 6.4 inches times 4.2 inches. And 6.4 times 4.2 is 26.88.
Inches what? Mr. R just said it. How many inches are there? 1?
2.
Or squaring it? Everyone see that?
Does everybody understand that part with the inches, guys, with the formula?
Screenshot.
What is the area? Wait, I'm not done yet. What is the area of the photo? Hold on, Adam, we're almost done. We gotta write one more thing. What is the area of the photo?
The area is 26.8
What?
inches. That's the total area and the total inches.
26.88 inches squared. Okay, Adam, I'm going to make it a little smaller because there's two parts, Adam. This is the first part of problem 3, and then there's another question. Adam, did you get this? Yes?
Got it.
Okay, are you posting them up now?
Yeah, I posted the other two notes.
Okay. All right, we got it. Everyone good? All right, I'm erasing it. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Now the next one is Miss Leanna Sanchez. I think she said she was here.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, darling. You're going to do part 2 for us, please. Can you read it and try it? It's easy.
Alright, it says find the value for the image below. Write the volume formula. So the volume formula is length, so L times W, W equals width, and times H, which H equals height. That's the formula.
Mhm.
And then it says multiply the three numbers. So the height would be who's unmuted?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, try again, sweetheart. What are we writing for step 1? I'm sorry, I couldn't really hear you. It was a little hard.
So the height would be 6, I believe.
Okay. All right, so now you're going to substitute the numbers. Is that what you're saying, Leanna?
Oh yeah, sorry. Step 2 is substitute the numbers, and then step 3 is to solve.
Okay, so set it up. Volume.
So volume equals 2 inches times 15 inches times 6 inches.
What's step 3?
Step 3 is to solve.
We'll do it.
So 2 times 15 times 6 equals 180 inches
Inches what?
square, or so like you put 2 on top.
Look, how many inches are there? 1.
Oh, there's 3 inches.
Mm-hmm. There you
Oh,
go.
sorry.
So what is the total volume of this image?
The total volume is 180 inches.
Awesome. Thank you, Leanna Sanchez. Everyone see that? Adam, you got this? Yes, Adam. Adam, you got this? You put your hand up so I'm unsure what you mean, what you need. Thumbs up if you're with us. Type yes in the chat, actually. Not
I got it.
So I want to see yes if you understand. To everybody. You type yes to everybody, not private messages. All right, we're going to move on. All right. We're good? All right. Again, everything's going to be in Google Classroom, posted by your peer. All right, so problem 5 and problem 6 are going to be done in the breakout room. Now, when you get to problem 6, you have to read the directions carefully in your breakout room. You're only going to have about 8 minutes, and then we'll open up the independent and exit ticket. So, in breakout rooms, Mr. R, who would you like to be in one breakout room? Who's the captain in one?
I heard Caleb do a really good job, so Caleb maybe?
Okay, and who do you want in breakout room 2 in charge?
Oh, you could pick.
I'll do Abigail and Leanna. Do you want to have an assistant with Caleb or just have Caleb be in charge?
Caleb, who do you want as your assistant?
I'll go with Kaylani.
I knew it. Okay.
Cool.
Hey. All right, Mr. R, you want Caleb and Kalani?
Cool. Whatever. Doesn't really matter.
All right. We're gonna-
I encourage everybody to chat and make sure you're participating in your breakout rooms.
Yes.
I'm taking away. I'm going like this. I'm just writing down names who's participating. Oh, and please make a copy of your Cami. If you know you're leading, please make a copy.
Yes. All right, Mr. R, this should be pretty
I
fair.
gotta send you this too, and you gotta send me the attendance.
All right, I will. Hold on. This should be pretty fair. 8 and 8. Let's see. Assign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, look at your phone.
Yep, perfect. Hey, wait, Mr. R, let me make, wait. All right. Leanna and Abigail are in charge. We're doing problem 5 and 6. If they call on you, you need to unmute and participate. And before we begin, if your camera is off, I'll see you in the weight room. All right, Abigail and Leanna, I need to see all cameras on. Okay, girls, we got problem 5 and 6. Please decide who's doing that. Is Adam in here?
David, can you do problem 1 or problem 5? Sorry.
I'll try. A box of crackers is a rectangular prism with a length L of 8 inches, a width W of 4 inches, and a height H of 6 inches. What is the volume V of the box? Volume formula V is L times W, and times H. Step 2 is substitute, and V equals 8 times 4 times 6. Number 3 is solve. 8 times 4 equals 32. 32 times 6 equals 128.
Not 128. Try again.
It is, I believe, 192 inches
To what power?
to the third.
Where's my teachers at? Adam, screenshot this and put it in Google Classroom, please. Abigail and Leanna, you guys will decide who will do the next.
I got it.
No, let me see.
Emma?
Kevin, can you do the next? Oh, sorry.
Wait, teachers, who's doing the next problem? And you have to help them through it, please.
Abigail said Emma. Hey.
Can you help her? It's a hard one.
Find the area of the small rectangle first. Hint. First draw a square, then multiply length times width. Second, find the area of the large rectangle. Lastly, add the area to find the total.
Deanna, Abigail?
So what is length time width?
3 times 3 equals 6m.
Abigail says no. Abigail, help her out. What'd she do?
3 times
I mean, it's
3 times
9m.
2 equals 6, so 3
It's
times
9m.
3 equals 9. And that is 9m with a 2 on top. And then for the second part, it's L times W, which is A equals 12 times 1 times 11m.
Which equals
And that equals
132m.
with 2 on top. And now we have to add it, which is 132. A equals 132 equals, A equals 132 plus 9m, which is 141m.
With the 2 on top.
Adam, did you screenshot this?
Not yet. I'm screenshotting it.
Have you posted anything in the Google Classroom for the students?
No, I posted everything except for this one.
Okay, post them up so that they have them. Is everyone good? Adam, did you get a picture?
Yeah, I got it.
So we're going to now look at what your independent practice looks like, and I highly suggest that when I open it, you do it with us now. And the notes are in Google Classroom for you to look at, so there's no reason why. It's 10:44. We should be done in like 8 minutes. You will have plenty of time to turn your notes in today. Okay, I'm going to turn it on now. And teachers, you're going to assign number 1, type your class 604. Number 2, Abigail, you want to do it? Just because we're starting to run short of time.
Sure. David operated plastic cases for sorting his ordered plastic cases for storing his baseball cards. Each case has a length of 12 centimeters, a width of 6.5 centimeters, and a height of 1.25 centimeters. What is the volume in cubic centimeters if one baseball card case? You may use a calculator. So V equals 12 centimeters times 6.5 centimeters times 1.25 centimeters. And then we have to do 12 centimeters times 6.5 centimeters equals 78 times 1.25 centimeters equals 97.5 centimeters.
What answer?
The answer is B.
You guys will see that? Anyone have any questions? It's B as in boy. Speak now. Okay, in the chat, no one's talking out loud. Number 3, if you think the volume formula is A, type A. Volume, we just did it. If you think it's B, type B. For number 3, type A or B in the chat. A. Where's the rest of you? So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B, volume. Abigail, volume. Oh, she fixed it. Adam, volume, Adam. The answer would be A.
Oh,
A. What you picked was the area formula, Adam. Careful. Volume is 3 numbers. Area is 2. Okay? So it should be A. Number 3, you type A. Hit A. Okay, let's erase this. Let's move on to the next problem. Number 4, how do we find the volume, Adam? What's the formula for volume? Calling on you purposely. Give me the volume formula, sir. Volume is what?
The volume is equals it's 3m, 2m, and 4m.
What are we doing with these numbers? Adding or multiplying?
Multiplying.
So what's 3 times 2 times 4?
So 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 times 4 is 24.
Okay. You pick what answer?
A.
A. Number 4 is A, folks. Are you with us?
Yes.
Natalie, you got number 5, Natalie. Natalie, what's the area formula? Is it A or B, Natalie? How do you find area?
The area formula is A.
Which is what?
A equals L times X.
L times W. Good, Natalie. Applying that now, you're going to do number 6 using A equal L times W. What numbers do I multiply in this image here? You said you have to write area equal length times width. What are the numbers to multiply?
It's going to be
I'll help you out. It's a little hard to see here.
M's, and it will equal to
Here's your calculator. There's no reason why we should get these wrong. We got calculators, kids.
equal to 3.5, 105.
105.
105.
105. What's the unit?
The unit is
Millimeters to what power? How many times am I multiplying them?
how many times what?
How many times do you see mm? 2, right? There you go. You pick P. Are we clear? Questions? Okay, let's move on to see what else. Then you're going to evaluate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Moving on now to the next component, which is your exit ticket, folks. You all should have gotten 100 because we literally just went over it. If I see anything less than that, I expect to see you in office hours today. Okay, the exit ticket's open. If you already did that, turn your notes in. All right, Brandon, this one's yours with the popcorn. We're going to find the volume. So what's the volume formula?
V equals L times W times H.
Continue.
So V equals 8 times 4, 8 inches times 4 inches times 11 inches. So then we're going to solve. So 8 times 4 equals 32 times 11, which equals
Look at the answer choices. Is it 352 or 23? What makes sense?
352 inches square.
So you pick choice A, guys, for number 2. Are we clear? Are we clear? David, you good? David, you got number 3, David. What is today's learning target, David? While David answers it, type in the chat number 3, the learning target. Type A or B. Put 3 equal. So you're going to write 3 and then your answer like that.
It's A.
Why? What did we learn about?
We learned about how to answer rectangles as area and volume
Good,
in real-world situations.
good. So obviously 3 is A. David, go do number 4. How do I find the area? What do I do? What's the formula? We're almost done.
You have to multiply 9 by 3, which will be 27 square inches.
Good. Please make sure you write that down on your paper. Everyone see how we got that? Anyone have any questions? Speak now. 9 inches times 3 inches. So obviously it's A, right? Everyone with us? Okay, let's move on. Let's go to 5. Forgot what 5 is. Oh, how many points do you think you earned out of 15? Score it, hit submit. Now, once you guys are done, I need you to work on the notes that Adam was kind enough to post. It's a 10:53. That gives you 17 minutes to write down these notes. It's not much. I expect to see notes turned in. Are we clear, guys? Thumbs up if you turned everything in, independent and exit ticket so far. Let me check the Google. Thumbs up. Let me check Adam's screenshots. Thumbs up if all 2 things are turned in. Adam, you did awesome. Thank you, Adam. All right, I'm putting you back to the main room. You know what you need to work on. If you haven't turned notes in or finished copying, now's the time. See you on the other side, guys. Good work.